Coach, you guys were a little out of sorts until Joseph hit that three-pointer that tied it up at 43. You guys got the momentum after that. Why do you think it was another slow start, and what was it about that lineup in there that kind of settled you guys down at the end of the second half?
Well, it was a great win for our team. There was enormous game pressure. We were down 5, down 6 in the second half, and I felt like, that at that point Presbyterian really thought, they could win the game. And there was a lot of game pressure on our guys, and our guys responded. So I'm really proud of them. One of the things that we've said since the beginning, the strength of our team is our team. And you never know on a given night who is going to be the guy to, step up and kind of be the spark plug or catalyst. And tonight that was Joseph. Obviously a lot of guys had to make really good plays for us to win, especially given the circumstances of the game. But I thought Joseph's play was outstanding. And, a lot of people are going to point to his shots. I just thought his poise and his presence really settled our team down when we were rattled. In terms of slow starts, I think 3 things. Number one, we had the ball by the basket at least a half a dozen times where we missed layups. We had at least a half a dozen to 8 open three-point shots that we missed them all, and that's uncharacteristic of us. I mean, not that we're going to make all 6, but depending on who's shooting them, we're probably going to make 2, and if the right people are shooting them, we're probably going to make 3 with the ability to make more than 3, and we missed them all. And then our turnovers, that's the biggest problem for us right now offensively, is our care for the ball, and obviously it's something that we've done pretty well here, especially in recent years. But we really gotta shore up that area, because that puts our defense in harm's way, and we have guys who can score, so we don't give ourselves an opportunity to. So that's what I thought.
Coach, with Joseph in there in that lineup, you've got him and Howard. Now you got 2 ball handlers. I thought the same thing, like he just settled everything down. The shots were nice, but he was helping you guys get in the right flow. What about his adjustment kind of to playing at this level, and do you see him getting stronger all the time?
Yeah, it's a great question, Charlie, because I don't think people appreciate for any transfer, but especially for grad transfers. It takes time for them to get their footing, and we've had 2 really good grad transfers here, in Matt Carlino and Caton Reinhardt. And if you recall, the first month or so of the season, they had their struggles, but ended up being really good players for us by the end of the year. And so Joseph, even though he's played college basketball, 1, he hasn't played it at this level with this intensity, and 2, he's still trying to find his way, and that's normal. But I think today was a real positive step in the right direction.
Speaking of that slow start, Joey Hauser had 10 points in first half. What did he do that just the rest of the team didn't do?
With Joey's a guy, we really wanted to try to get the ball into the paint, and Joey's really good with his back to the basket. And he made shots and completed plays. I mean, it's not a lot more complicated than that. I mean, we had other guys get really quality shots. They just didn't make it, and that happens at times in games. But, I think Presbyterians, I think they're a good team. We had 1 day of preparation because we had significant travel problems returning from Bloomington because of the ice storms and stuff like that. And their offensive system is very much like Michigan's. And if anybody watches, that's a hard 1 day prep. But overall, I thought our guys did pretty good against a team that runs good quality offense, has the ball handlers to control tempo, and then has really good shooting. So I was proud of our guys. We we were mentally tough, and we stayed together, and that group that finished the game really did an outstanding job for us.
Coach, we talked to you a lot in the offseason just about your non-conference schedule and the type of test that you were hoping it would bring to your team. What are you seeing in second-ranked Kansas, and where do you feel like your team is at heading into such a big non-conference matchup?
You know, my assistants have been working on Kansas, obviously, for a while. For me, I try not to get too far ahead of myself. I mean, obviously, without studying them and getting to them specifically, it's a tradition-rich program. They have a Hall of Fame coach, and they have as much talent as anyone in the United States. And so it'll be a tremendous challenge for us on a big stage, and we welcome that. And we're looking forward to it, and we'll grow from it. And we'll have to play a great game to be in a position to win. But our team needs to be challenged, and challenges don't get much bigger than Kansas.
The Hauser brothers obviously have a natural chemistry. Do you like putting them out in the same lineup together?
Yeah. No, they're both really good players, and obviously they've played together a lot. But they're Joey had 13 points and 8 rebounds and 5 assists and 1 turnover. It's pretty good for a freshman, And then Sam, has played pretty much exclusively at the 4 for us, and we made a shift, and he got 19 and 10 and had 2 turnovers, 2 assists and no turnovers on high percentage shooting. So they're really good players, and when they're on the floor, we're a better team.